It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Playoff game one now, history. Time for game two of this series here on 2K Sports. We're in the first round. Shaquille O'Neal is here, so is Kenny the Jet Smith. I'm Ernie Johnson. Our game tonight featuring the Portland Trail Blazers as they go up against the Houston Rockets at Toyota Center. Looking at Houston, they were very effective in asserting their will in game one, which turned into a blowout. And they seem to have a mental edge going into game two. And guys, this team getting some big help in the form of Freak. He has stepped up and been a big contributor over this recent stretch of games. Shaq, what's been the change for him?
You know, he's playing under control, Ernie. He's not trying to do too much with each possession. You know, he's also being more aggressive, taking the initiative. You know, he's just going at
We are just about ready to get underway here in Game 2 of the first round of the Western Conference playoffs. 2K Sports brings it to you live once again. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. It's the Portland Trail Blazers facing the Houston Rockets. You look at the Rockets, a successful outing in Game 1 has them right where they want to be with a chance here, guys, to take Game 2 on their home court.
History tells us when you can win the first two games of a series, it's not 100% certain, but you give yourself a pretty decisive edge in the series.
Yeah, they'll take control with the win here, no doubt about that. So if you're the road team, it's even more critical to get this first one to survive in the series. Lose two in a row, and they'll go home with their backs clearly against the wall.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court for the Trailblazers, Lillard at the point with C.J. McCollum playing the 2. Arthur out there with Hickson, and it's Aminu in at the 3. And here's McCollum for 3, and that one's good. McCollum's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside Prince. He feeds it to Capella. Beasley kicks to Henderson. Here's Prince, 5 on the clock. The shot goes in, first of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
No, he didn't. Did he just break out the finger roll? That's nice.
Dishes to McCollum. Here's Aminu. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Now here's Prince. From the top of the key. That's short off the rim.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Fires the 3. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Well, guys, Terry Stotts had a few moments to share with me. I asked him how his team's mindset was after that opening loss. He told me, we're not down. Our goal was to come in here and take one of the first 2 on the road. So we're still in a position to accomplish what we set out for. Guys?
Always great to hear from you, Doris. Collin passes to Hickson, and the shot is good.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Rockets trail by 4, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it.
No clue where that pass is going.
Trailblazers making a change here as well. Lance Thomas, he's checked in for J.J. Hickson. On the floor for Portland. Lillard at the point with C.J. McCollum playing the 2. Lance Thomas out there with Aminu, and it's Arthur in at the 5 down low. Thomas a screen on Harden. Back to Lillard. Feeds it to McCollum. Puts up a 3, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 3 assists in the game. Prince dishes to Beasley. Harden kicks to Prince. From the arc. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Tit for tat right there, huh, guys?
Didn't take them long at all, fellas, to get those 3 points back.
That's good. 13 points for Lillard.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
Jacks up a three, and he hits again from deep. 3 more points from Prince.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
And Lillard throws it down.
And how's that for some ups coming from that one?
Well, he is a rarity among NBA point guards in his ability to elevate.
Yeah, his athletic ability, guys, is really what takes him a notch above most players at his position. These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
The shot is off. Prince with the defensive effort. Here's Harden. Got a hand on it. Now, here's Aminu. Henderson defending. Arthur sets the pick for McCollum. Kicks it to Arthur. It's rebounded by Houston. A big win for them coming off a strong game on Friday.
And what got them that win was the remarkable success they had from the floor. I mean, just a tremendous shooting performance all the way around.
Hey, you can't expect that kind of shooting to happen all the time on a nightly basis. But when it does, boy, does it feel good and look good.
And you can tell he's hungry because that's how you eat away at a lead right there. Make some highlight reel plays and shake that defense up.
Well, Greg, you're right. Not all 2 points are the same. Not when they come on a stuff like that one.
Well, I like the craftiness in this game. I mean, he can distribute or he can attack the basket, just like we saw right there.
Houston making some changes. Corey Brewer's check. And we've reached halftime.
Well, Damian, a great...
It's the NBA playoffs. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action here in this game 2. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
He was just like a jitterbug out there. I mean, disrupting passes, getting his hands on a lot of balls, forcing turnovers and steals. Just a solid job all the way around.
Like to watch him play like that. Makes the game so much more interesting.
Yeah, it looked a little bit like Greg Anthony in the day. A jitterbug or maybe a net was the kind of nuisance he's been as far as defending. Excellent work at that end of the floor.
And Kevin Punk's the only guy I know that can call you a gnat and mean as a coach.
And make you feel good about it.
I appreciate that.
Prince, he's in at the point. Henderson out there with Beasley. Then it's Harden, and it's Capella in at the 5. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Now, here's Aminu. Arthur sets the pick for McCollum. Nice shot by Arthur. Arthur's got 9.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
And here's Prince outside. But they get it back. Some solid defense from Lillard. Trailblazers leading by 10. Pass to McCollum. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. And that's now 11 points for C.J. McCollum. Capella, the pass to Henderson. Got that one up quick.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Lillard, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Trailblazers, boy, was he tremendous. He dropped in 32 points, and he did his thing on the defensive side as well, nabbing more than his share of steals. Absolutely incredible numbers from him in a monstrous game.
All right, Doris, thanks so much for the report. You had to just marvel, guys, at what he was able to do that night, didn't you?
You know what? It was the game of basketball being played at its highest level. No question who their MVP was in that one.
No question whatsoever, Greg. I mean, that's a performance he and his fans will remember for a long, long time.
The Rockets have gone 0 for 1 at the line. This is their second trip to the line tonight. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
We've seen some good numbers for Henderson. 10 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc.
Prince's shot is good.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Lillard against Prince. Lillard attacking. Rebounded by Capella.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And here's Prince outside. No good. Now Portland takes it the other way. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. There's the screen. Hickson, a screen on Henderson. There's the pass to Aminu. Portland again missing. Rockets trail by 11. Henderson dishes to Harden. He kicks it to Henderson. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Henderson's got 12 in the game.
And he's made more than his fair share of those today.
Here's Harden. They get a hand on it, and that one is good by Beasley.
And when they desperately needed to get things turned around, they were able to rally and get back into it.
And Greg, it was really their defense just as much as their offense that served as the real catalyst, and I think it allowed them to put that run together.
Now here's McCollum. 11 points in the game. Lillard with no one around. Portland no good that time either.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Offensive rebound, Capella, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message.
Whole new 5 on the floor. And Portland with a change here, too. McCollum's checked in. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Norris Cole is out there with McCollum. Then it's Garrett Temple. And there's Hickson. And it's Crabbe in at the 3 side. Trailblazers leading by 3. And Cole kicks to Crabbe. They set the screen to the wing right side. Now here's McCollum. Not a lot of room. 4 on the shot clock. To end the drought. It's rebounded by Houston. They are right on the brink of taking the lead.
This is an absolutely critical juncture in this game.
The dish to Capella. Back to Prince. To tie it up. Portland grabs the miss. Hickson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And Cole kicks to Hickson. And Prince comes to help. Temple to pass to Crabbe. Here's Cole. Wide open shot is on the money. And the Trailblazers lead by 5.
Boy, this game has really started to heat up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, I tell you what, I don't mind it. You don't either, it sounds like. Good offense is entertaining, and that's exactly what we're getting. That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
3 of their last 5 makes come from beyond the arc. The defense has to react quicker.
Here's McCollum. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. McCollum's got 5 points now in the quarter. Rockets trail by 4. Prince dishes to Capella. That's tipped, but they get it back. Prince kicks to Capella. Back to Prince. A second chance effort. Rebounded by McCollum.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Temple to pass to Cole. And here's McCollum for 3. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
And he's on his way to putting up a big 3-point total.
Henderson kicks to Harden. It's Prince on the wing. The tray. Another miss by Houston. Trailblazers leading by 7. The feed now to Crabbe. And it's off from 3-point range. Rockets have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the 4th of 9.
Well, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Here's McCollum. Out of bounds, Trailblazers ball as Portland keeps possession.
And they're happy.
Checked in for the Rockets. And Portland with a change here, too. Crabbe's checked in for McCollum. Harden dishes to Prince. Harden kicks to Prince. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. That's 29 points for Freak.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Well, over the break, I listened in on what Terry Stotts had to say in his huddle. He told them, this is what we played for all season, guys, right here. We have to summon every ounce of energy and strength and leave it on the floor. We'll see if they have it in them, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. Here's Arthur. Portland again missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Back to Prince. To tie it up. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And so it's Houston with it. It's a 3-point game. Count! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
Boy, what a pressure bucket that was.
Greg, now that's coming through in the clutch.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what, Greg? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late-game free throws are a lot different than early-game free throws in terms of making them.
Seventeen seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Capella. Harden dishes to Prince. It's good. This game is all even. Prince has got 31.
And wow, what a time to tie this game up, guys.
Strap those belts on, fellas. This is going to be one heck of a finish. I can just feel it reverberate.
He's right.
He is right.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I'm going to have to let my belt out just a little bit to get ready for this ride.
Well, you wouldn't need so much in the press room before the games. Maybe be comfortable like we are. Time expires, and we're going to... Well, if you love great competition and neck-and-neck basketball action, this one has been a great one. Overtime number 1. Getting going right now. And the Trailblazers start out with the ball. So the overtime period is now ticking away. Should be fun. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. And so in the game for the Rockets. Prince, he's in at point guard. John Henson out there with Beasley. Then it's Henderson. And it's Harden in at the shooting guard position. Here's Cole. Moves back up. Aminu with the bucket.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
Henson the pass to Prince. Shoots the 3, and the shot is good. Prince has got 34 points.
Oh, big 3 right there. I mean, I've got to say, defensive breakdown, no doubt. It's got to have a bigger man on it.
Dixon kicks to Cole. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's going to be on Freak.
So far in the game for Cole, he has 15 points and 6 assists. This is some performance we're witnessing out of him.
My man, a night to remember. No doubt about it.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. McCollum's checked in.
Well, I mean, a semi-productive trip to the free throw line, but we'll see whether or not it costs them. And the road back into this game wasn't a short one, but they've managed to make it all the way back and tie this thing up.
And, Greg, I've got to admit to you, I mean, I did not think they were going to get all the way back. I thought they were done. But they've shown some serious resilience and character to battle this far back.
Alan Crabb, he's checked in for Portland. We're just over a minute into overtime here. Houston's gone 1 of 2 so far in their 3-point attempts in overtime. And then Henderson with the jam.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Extremely impressive was the rally they made. I mean, we'll see how much their comeback might have taken out of them and we'll see if they can keep that foot on the pedal now.
To Arthur. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Trying to shoot. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Houston in the lead. Beasley outside. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist. And that tacks another big point onto the lead. Great N1 play, showing us now a little bit of that killer instinct.
And Henson pulls it down. Here's Houston now. They're on a 10-1 run. Prince with it. Now defended by McCollum. It's Henderson on the wing. It's stolen by Aminu. 4-on-3 break. Here's Arthur. Count! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3. And a big play there to mute the crowd.
Yeah, that one kind of took all of the life out of him there, Kevin.
And guys, the only noise we're hearing now is coming from the visitors' bench.
And Freak throws it down.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart. And let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Here's McCollum. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. And they go to the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. The second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
And he adds to their lead with some very solid free throws.
Can't get the ball. Have another timeout. Use it if you need it.
So Houston wins it, and this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape.
Gentlemen, I'm here with James Harden. Congratulations on the win.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Freak. Talk about lighting it up in the second quarter. My word, that was just huge.